Hello again and welcome back to the game of Humankind. We are playing with the Latin American DLC. However, unfortunately we didn't have the Latin American culture available when we left the Neolithic. So I picked the Harappans for now. I will pick some Latin American cultures later on, so don't worry, you will see a lot of them. In the meantime though, we can see the Mycenaeans are close to our other neighbor in this continent. And we were taking the eastern coast that had some resources, especially here. And we can see here that these guys, they are trying to get a city, and I will try to conquer it with my scouts if I can. Yeah. Then here I'm actually trying to ransack an outpost, and you can see here I only need 2 more turns. The Mycenaeans are actually letting me do it, which is kind of crazy actually, but it's happening. So let's see. Next turn. Alright, let's open this bottle. I need to know what's going on here, and yeah, I put my guys here, so you can see my enemies have no archers. They have to attack me from the lower ground, and if they attack me from here, it's even lower ground and river against higher ground with no river. So that would be a good outcome for me probably. So even if these units are stronger than mine, I could probably survive. However, these guys are in the fog, and maybe they don't know where to go or something, or they are scared of this attack here. But they are just not approaching, so this battle is going to end with basically nothing happening, which was kind of interesting actually. Anyway, I have to surround this outpost because the moment it becomes a city, I want to take it, so I need to be close. Okay, let's wait right there actually, just in case. Oh, come on, this guy wants to take this curiosity from me. That would be very annoying if he did. It looks like we are actually ransacking all of Lerna. They didn't even try to stop it. And here the pink guys, they don't have a culture yet, I think. Yeah. Oh well, this menu doesn't tell me who is whom, so it's not really relevant. But yeah, the pink ones are still in the Neolithic apparently. I wonder if I can destroy them, but it might not be such a good idea. Maybe I want them to exist to fight with the Mycenaeans. In any case, they are super late for the AI. They usually don't go all the way to turn 25 without leaving the Neolithic, so they probably found very few of these. Yeah, you see they only have 20 right now. Okay, right now they have 1 star, 20 fame, so probably next turn they will pick something. Okay, let's see. Legitimacy, we need this. An army composition, we will need this one, but we cannot get it just yet. What we can do is this. Okay, that gives me an expansionist era star. We can do the unique thingy. Here is 11 food, so I guess it's better than these ones here. I can get 9, but yeah, this is nicer. And you can finally get this. Yes, you can. And that gave me science, which means I have now research. Oh, the Suma rock. Yeah, interesting. That could be a motivation to go there. The problem is we have all of this terrain without any resources, and that's kind of rubbish, honestly. Okay, let's see. You can go here, check it out. Go back maybe. You can go here. And just wait. We need to wait until that becomes a city. I'm keeping all of the units there because if the AI attacks me, they will not attack all 3 at the same time. So that is the plan. And here I did actually ransack the outpost. That's crazy. Can I ransack this one? Maybe I can. I will take a look and see what happens. Although I imagine next turn this here will be a city, but we'll see. Okay, now with calendar I could get incense, 5 gold in every city, and this stuff here which is papyrus, that's some science, and of course I can get the dye, so let's go calendar.
The Assyrians. The fact that they have horses and siege engines might indicate their...
Okay, so they selected the Assyrian culture, which can be a little bit aggressive. I should go here. Maybe I can do something about this outpost, I'm not sure, but I will check it out. Okay, confirmation here. We are talking about 2 guys against 1, so I kind of have to leave. Okay, let's close this. In Harappa we could chop maybe something else, although yeah, I will try to chop this one. It's a bit far from the city, I don't think I will ever use that exploitation. Okay, let's wait, and let's wait, even though I will probably get attacked by that guy, but I want to stay close to that future city. Come on, Kura, what are these people? The Ixos. Now if you can turn that into a city, that would be nice. Let's do the manual battle. Let's try to get this fight going. Alright. Yeah, they don't have archers, that's why I'm not afraid. You see, I can stay here all day long. Okay. So I will take a look at this. Oh, wait a second. Ah, damn it. I went too far. Okay. Not a problem. Let's go with army composition actually, because I want the extra strength. There you go.
It does seem logical that people shouldn't have to do a job unless they want to.
Yeah, it does seem logical, I agree. Let's go here, because this guy cannot be attacked because those units are too busy. You will wait. We will end the turn.
First emblematic quarter.
Okay, we end the round,
And a lasting memory of this
yeah,
era.
there you go. Okay, Avaris somehow got 1 population, so I need more people to attack it. Oh, come on, seriously? Okay, I cannot attack it right now. Let's go here. Alright, you will join those guys and they will come here to destroy that if possible. You will do this and then that, because there are a bunch of curiosities here and we cannot, well, we can miss them, but we don't want to miss them, so. Okay, this is fairly decent, we are going to do it. And we do have horses, so I could go domestication. We have more horses, or we will have more horses and more copper. Let's see, I could go bronze working, or I could do irrigation, because this stuff with my map and the Harappans can be a little bit insane actually. Okay, they added that to their territory, so there's nothing I can do with these guys. Let's go all the way to Avaris, and let's absolutely take this city. Let's assault it. I only have to kill 1 guy, it should be doable. Okay, this is a warrior. No, this is a warrior. Okay, that's fine then. You'll go first. And you'll wait. Yep, waiting was the right idea. You'll do this and wait. Now we go once more and we try to do the finish blow. There you go. We took the city, we get an expansionist era star, and we are going to attach this territory. And we got a bunch of expansionist era stars, that's very good. Cultural blessing because we conquered a city. Monoculturalism gives me more influence all over the place, so we want the monoculturalism for sure. And also these. And now these two guys don't really need to stay here, but they could chop this stuff. Alright, all of the forests that I'm not going to exploit, I will chop. It looks like my neighbors are not doing so well. They are 5th and 6th in terms of fame. So that could be good, that could be bad, because if someone gets really good in another continent, I won't be able to stop them. So let's see. Okay, maybe something like this and something like that could be a good idea. Let's try. See what happens. They don't attack, they don't attack, they don't attack. Okay. Yeah, these guys will disappear in 10 turns if they don't die, so it's not such a big deal anyway. We're going to go exploring here, because we have a lot of fog on that side of the map. A game of prophecy. I will overlook this one because I want to go towards liberty. I can afford the 5 stability loss for only 10 turns. It's not a big deal. Okay. Harappa will buy the canal network and then get an artisan's quarter. Okay, let's see. This is industry. And it's the only one this city can get, so not much to think over there. Here again, and round and round and round. Okay, we win because I decided to not attack me in the end. All of that stuff is woodland, which is very far from our outpost, so we are going to go and chop it. Okay, nothing more around here apparently. Family matters. Okay, this is from the Latin American cultures, a new one. Once a wandering tribe, your civilization possesses a fine city, etc., etc. Okay, so the surname. Do we get it from the mother, from the father, or from nature? This goes towards world, this goes towards authority, and this one goes towards tradition. I don't like any of them, but I'm going to go with mother because it's usually easy to go back towards the scientific side in that scale. So those were very unfortunate actually, because none of them are the ones that I wanted. Oh, there is something there. Okay, I guess I could go and take it. But I'm definitely taking this one. And then we're going to take a look at these independent people, because maybe I can get a third city by just conquering that, which looks super easy. Okay, this guy can get like 13 food over here, which is awesome. Let's do it. Yeah, there you go. Now we got the irrigation, which is going to make all of this even better. Scientist era start already done. And you, my dear friend. This is +3 industry in total right now. I don't have so many forests. Flood irrigation kind of important. Okay, the production situation is pretty bad right now. That is going to be problematic very soon. Okay, I will go for irrigation, but also let's go for something like this. Maybe, yeah. And then here, those guys just keep attacking me, and I only have one tile to spawn, so that's very problematic. Could you just disappear? It's been a couple of turns already. Okay, this one is a good one. Let's
Most
get it.
problems eventually yield.
And this one leads me to +2 combat strength, so I will eventually get it. You know what? I'll go bronze working because I will want the forge all over the place here, because my production in my capital is just super low. Follow me now. That's a song by Maneskin. I don't remember the name of the song, but in the chorus they say follow me now all the time. Anyway, these guys, what is this? The Knock. The Knock have a city. Okay, let's wait. I might want to get some archers and get some sort of army here. I mean, we have a couple of warriors already, so, you know, I could attack from the higher ground. Yeah, let's go from the higher ground. Okay, that makes perfect sense, I think. Yeah. Let's wait for them to move. Alright, this should be a very easy attack. This guy, okay, he will stay where he is. Okay. Listen, you'll go here, and you'll go there. That's fine. Another round, this one dies, and next turn I can kill the last guy. That's perfectly fine. Here we're going to check on that city. Whatever it is, it has silver. Okay, that's interesting. And this is some Mycenaean territory, I think. Okay, and these guys cannot really do all that much except for chopping that territory. Alright. Let's go here. Turn around. That's not so great. Okay, now he went down, so that should be a little bit easier. Okay, good stuff. I didn't lose any units, so that's good. And I like going towards collectivism because I get some extra industry, so let's do that.
Forming a community. Might I recommend throwing in a few feasts as well?
Let's go here. Where is the city? I don't see it. Oh well. We'll find it eventually. There's something here, but it would take forever to get there, so let's keep exploring instead. These two guys can chop this. Alright then.
To harness the power of water itself in order to feed your
Yep,
people.
that is correct.
That should make it popular.
I hope so. If I make the lumber yard, okay, here I lose 5 food, but I get a lot of, I get 5 production, which is kind of important right now. And yeah, this guy was going to chop something up there, but I want to get this curiosity before it disappears.
So, will this independent people be an ally
Okay.
or an enemy? A barrier or a blessing? Their future may not
Let's
be
get
theirs.
one archer over here while these guys heal. There are a bunch of bears here, so I have to be careful. Okay, maybe I go somewhere else. Let the Mycenaeans deal with the bears. I don't know, it's an idea. Let's see what happens though. We got bronze working, that's pretty good. Okay, I'm trying to get to that curiosity while not being attacked by the bear. Not sure if that's going to be so easy or even doable. Okay, these guys are what exactly? Okay, no archers. In that case, I will attack them. So the plan is to get the higher ground. Yeah, that should be enough. Let's see. You go here, you go there. Here, dude, like, come on, why are you moving? Okay, I have no idea what happened there. Oh, they can only come up through here. Okay. Alright. So you come here, you go there, you go here. This guy is surrounded by friends. That gives him a bonus. Which is why all of those fights are going so well for me. As you can see. These guys are really not having the best of times. The battle will continue next turn. Let's go domestication. Yeah, we are really going to need the maker's quarters. We need more builders here. A new wonder can be picked. Temple of Artemis, small health regeneration unit. 20 faith. Yeah, this one is kind of bad. I'm going to claim it, but I won't make a priority of it. Okay, domestication research. That's good. Now you can go up here or up here actually. This guy could go there. There is another independent people here. But I obviously not conquering that city because it's behind the Mycenaean territory. That's very dangerous for me, so I'm going to ignore it. What is the easiest way to get to Nock? Probably through here. Okay, you can go and chop maybe this one. And Avaris needs some stability, and we are going to eventually need some religion, so... Okay, faster units and collectivism, that's all very good. Okay, let's put a new unit here and around. You guys die. You go here and around. You go here. You do that. And there you go. Cool. Do I have any militaristic stars thanks to this stuff? No, but I only need to kill like one more unit, so that's nice. All of this stuff seems good. But I'm going to go masonry first. Someone got the Axumites already. I can get the Nazca, which are not super strong, but I will try to play them anyway. And let's finish the turn. I really want to attack this city in whichever way possible. Let's go. You guys will get out of there actually. Alright. Let's see what happens with that. Maybe the bears are gone. Let's go there and start chopping. We got a builder era star, which is pretty good, of course. Let's see, what are we talking about here? What is this? Huh, we do have archers though. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see what happens next. These guys could go here and get that curiosity. Okay. You can get these, and after that we can get the forge, yeah? Especially if Avaris can also get copper, yeah. So the idea is that the forge will give you a +5 industry per copper. So if you have 2 sources of copper, that's 10 industry with just 1 building, which is pretty good. Okay, this is a lot of food, which is pretty good for my type of perch. No, I'm going to go with this one. I want to go towards collectivism and get a lot of food in my city. Even if I lose 80 gold, I can afford to pay that, so it's fine. And let's remember I'm agricultural, so if I get to 36 for the third agrarian era star, that would be very nice, of course. And now this guy can get these for 2 industry only. Okay, that's not good. The forage is 6 now, but it's going to be 11 after Avaris finishes that, which is going to be right now actually, because I want to get that extra production immediately. And we got some volunteers, that's nice. Can these guys somehow get to my land, I wonder? They will try. Let's do this. These guys do have some reinforcement. I cannot siege actually, so I will do this. The archer up here, that's good. The warrior there. Okay, let's do that. You will do this. This guy will get the higher ground. And that's it for now, yeah? Okay. Good stuff. Okay, can you kill the archer? Not from here, apparently. So let's do some real damage to these warriors, which are kind of a nuisance right now for me. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's finish the round. That's pretty good. Okay, good stuff. Can I kill this fella? Yes, I can. Okay, let's go. Let's enter the city. Let's go here. Okay, good. Yeah, the battle will continue next turn, but I'm doing okay. I already killed 2 units. Got a militaristic era star. And someone seems to have grabbed this territory. Oh, the Assyrians. Okay, the Assyrians are coming towards me. I don't like that. I'm not a huge fan of that at all. We might have to fight them at some point. Anyway. You know what? We will have to rush organized warfare. It happens a lot that you have to get organized warfare very early because of how much this game favors aggression. Alright then, you go here. What is the... This is a warrior, yes? No, this is a warrior. There you go, that's what I wanted to do. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, now it's my turn and we kill the archers. Cool. We got it. We got the city, we killed everybody. That's nice. We need to secure this territory before the Assyrians get any more funny ideas. There you go. This territory here has a lot of river, but no resources. Still, I might want to secure it too, because as I said, the Assyrians are getting a lot of ideas and I want to shut them down as quickly as possible. Still though, we will have to probably get a proper army very soon. I already have a couple of units, but I need more than that, because it's starting to look like a war against Assyria. I would very much prefer it if the Assyrians could go to war against the Mycenaeans, since, you know, all of those guys are aggressive, militaristic cultures, but I could investigate, I could dismiss the darkest depth. I lose some stability, but I gain a lot of industry and I go towards progress. So I'm going to do this one, because for now I can afford this, not for much longer, but for now I can, and I kind of need that extra production really.
Do something clever today.
Oh,
Pleased to accept your proposal,
wait a
friend.
second.
I take much joy in this.
Awesome. Can we share maps?
Things change, even leaders and empires.
Wow, okay.
Yes, very good. This I like.
You are the pride of
Okay,
your
this one
empire.
will pay for
A
itself,
first trade link.
so
many
I will
interesting
buy it.
questions arise. Barter or currency? Exchange rates? Tolls and taxes to
Oh,
fill
this
your
one,
coffers?
these guys are already going towards that, I forgot. Okay, how about this guy?
In this position, if I fear the consequences.
Yeah, let's get
No
some
doubt
papyrus.
this independent people possess sophisticated customs, rights, language and
Okay, the
beliefs.
Elamites, the
I do
Meds,
hope you're going to treat
lots of
them
stuff over there, but nothing that I truly care about. And these guys will go here to chop that stuff. And here I can get another curiosity. How about that?
well. So, will this independent people be an
Oh.
ally or an enemy? Barrier or a
Numidians.
blessing? Their
Well,
future
okay.
may not be in their hands.
I think for now I will play with these three cities. These guys up here are kind of annoying. Let's heal these guys and probably turn some of those scouts into proper units, yeah? Not without chopping some stuff first, of course. Let's pay for the forge. Let's help building the obelisk. Let's get out of there. This
A
lonely
new
idiot.
independent people.
Whoa!
And who are they?
I know, I already
Time
found
will
those
tell
guys.
if they are helpful, hopeless, or history.
Okay, this is fine. You, my friend, are going to chop the stuff. Because next turn that territory will belong to my new city. Yeah, and that's how I like to expand, by conquering independent peoples. Speaking of which, I could totally conquer the Numidians. The problem is that all of this territory in the south has nothing. All the way up until here we get dye and copper, but it's kind of far away. I almost prefer the islands. I think I'm not going to attack more people until I get a proper army. And then I will betray the Assyrians, maybe. We'll see about that later on. For now there isn't all that much to do in terms of war, right? For now I think I need to develop the cities that I already have. This was something good, I think. Yeah, this is incense, which gives me some nice money. And in general I just really want the
No doubt
the
this
extra
independent
stability.
people possess
Whoa.
sophisticated customs, rights, language,
Okay,
and
I found the
beliefs.
city of those
I do
guys.
hope you're going to treat them well.
I need to go kind of through this city. I wonder if I can pillage this before it becomes anything. Maybe I can. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see about it. Let's attach this one. Okay, now the chopping will be for my canal network. That's good stuff. And these two guys, I feel like I need to send them to maybe Avaris for them to become proper units. We're going to start getting the horses. Okay, this is already +5, it's getting better. The wheel is good because my cities are very far from each other, and writing for to make this a little bit cheaper. Yeah, but I'm going to go with the wheel first. I feel like I need to connect my cities. Alright, let's retreat. Let's see, where is this guy going? And here we'll go there. I'm trying to destroy this, but we have a ton of guys here, so I don't think I will be able to ransack that whole thing. You guys are chopping this stuff. It's good. This guy is going to knock and just disappearing because I prefer to have some extra population right now. And these two guys, they don't have any veterancy, so they're going to disappear. We're going to do this. We're going to go barracks. Yeah. And then some new units, yeah? And these guys will wait in my new city. Okay, this is 7 food, which isn't too bad. I already have... Okay, I need 3 more people for that. So let's get the animal barns. Yeah, I imagine that was going to happen. What is this? Oh, a manual battle that I can do nothing about. Huh. Well, we'll do this then. Let's see if I can survive. It's going to be difficult, but maybe. Okay, I got a defeat, but I survived. Now, how to get back home with this guy is kind of an issue. This fella will not be able to continue ransacking that, so...
5 farmers' quarters for 1 city. Somebody is going down in history with the title of the Satiated.
Okay, a lot of stars I got. This one, and yeah, I have 14 stars, which means it's time to get a new culture. Let's see, can I get a new one of these? Yeah. Let's get one more of the unique districts,
Been going nowhere.
and then,
Pleased to accept your proposal, friend.
yeah.
Finally, something good.
Things
Okay.
change, even leaders and empires. I have
It was not allowed.
Okay, let's see, can I trade with this fella? This marble is a little bit expensive. Apparently everything they have is expensive. No, the incense is a bit cheaper. Okay, let's get that one then, so we can continue moving the stability up. That's very important. And then let's get a 12 there, and then this one. Here we're going to go with writing first, fishing later. I'm not in a rush, sorry, for fishing. Let's do this. How is the religious situation? Okay, not so awful, I guess. In this difficulty level, it's kind of difficult to stop them from converting your people with their religions, so you just do what you can, basically. Okay, I think no more curiosities will spawn over here. Okay, abstain from intoxicants to get more production in the forest. That's pretty good stuff.
pleased to accept your proposal.
Awesome.
Full of new opportunities, is it not? Hear my proposal.
Let's get this marble. Oh, I have to get out of there. For sure. This guy can get out of here. And I could try to chop this one, but maybe I expand that way in the future. But I have so much forest over there that it's probably not gonna happen. You know what, let's go to Harappa and change this unit for a good one, basically. Now, did they already put some turns into this? Yes. Alright. So these guys will do... Okay, this guy will disappear. And Avaris obviously doesn't want to lose population. But more important, we need to create soldiers. So we have one warrior. Okay, we don't have any archers in that army. Let's start getting archers. Archers are good. Okay, we're going to go with
I don't think
hostility.
he'll go down in history as Ivan the Tolerant.
I could have waited one turn though, that was kind of silly because I'm about to get writing. I was a bit impatient there. And since our religious situation is good, we want to maybe get more of this. And also we are going to select the Nazca. So this one bonus emblematic district on territories containing a natural wonder, not so good because it only works on territories containing a natural wonder, which is only best case scenario is going to be like one territory in the classical era, so it's kind of silly. Nazca Alliance gives us an emblematic districts +2 influence and +1 faith, which is not horrible but not great either. And the Headhunter, apparently when he kills he provides a bonus. I didn't experience this, I don't know how good the bonus is for the Ardor, but we are going to see about that because we are going to pick them, so let's go. Boom.
A new future awaits.
A new future awaits,
Are they friends or foes?
and the Mycenaeans, they are still in the ancient era, and the Greeks
Few and far
are
between.
now in the classical era. So this guy go here. We are going to go, I guess we can get fishing, it's only one turn. This guy needs to get the hell out of there, of course. Where is this guy going? Oh, he's trying to come back home. I will try to get open borders with the Mycenaeans so that guy can actually come back home. And this guy will go to try to get an army over there. Okay, that is it for the ancient era. Next video we're going to be playing the classical era with the Nazca. They're an aesthetic culture, so of course we will want to get a lot of Nazca lines, but we are going to see all about that in the next video. Until then, please remember to hit the like button because it helps a lot, and subscribe to the channel, and as usual, thank you very much for watching.